going on with my poor fox girl? Hi, my baby boos out there. I am your goddess Nesca, here with Trucker Moo with reacting to...
Apparently, Kirsche got attacked on Reddit because she bought a book talking about a genocide in Africa.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, wait. Say all that again. My brain was not comprehending things.
She got attacked on Reddit by Redditors because she bought a book. It's called The Black Crucible. It was talking about how communists took over in South Africa.
My question is, how the fuck do they know what the hell she bought and didn't buy?
Well, she posted on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
The resident shut-in,
Kirsche,
who is once again angering all of the worst people. In this case, she is angering...
Oh yeah, something Bond was telling me about last night when we were playing Pal World. Apparently there was like a bridge collapse in Maine.
Huh.
He gave me some videos on it, but that's like in our Discord and stuff. Yeah.
Redditors. Now, she is not very well liked on Reddit, but then again, who really is? Okay? Anybody who has an opinion, even a hair length to the right of Mao Zedong, is an enemy of the Redditors. But I want to go through this app.
Huh. Hold on, I'm reading the Saturday Showdown. Elves versus Horse Girls.
That's his thing.
I know. Now I wanna place my bet here.
I don't know. I can't remember who won.
You can't remember who won?
I didn't see it.
But okay, I'm trying to place my which one I would vote for. The one horse girl from fucking Monster Masune was really hot though.
I think he's comparing the horse game that came out recently versus Elf Girls.
Oh, okay, so we're not talking centaurs.
No.
Okay, so we're talking the humanoid horses. They're more kind of like the fox cat girl things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with elves.
Sheep is against you.
Absolutely golden thread. Okay, it really goes places. And I want to show you guys what's going on here. So, Kirsche makes this post saying, the people missing parts...
To be fair, I haven't seen a single horse guy. I've only seen elf guys. And to be fair, Link was my very first crush. I really like elf ears.
Have you ever seen the Centaur PP?
The horse girl anime game, I think. Wait, where did you see oh, have you seen a centaur's pee-pee? No, but I remember looking up an elephant's pee-pee. Come.
We're moving on.
It was Moomy's fault.
How the fuck did Moomy get involved in this?
It was during when we were playing the back rooms.
How?
He said something about a picture of a guy getting choked out by an elephant's penis. And I was like, are elephants' penises that long? And I actually looked it up. That's how that happened.
Horse girls are based actual horses.
Girls, oh yeah, based off of actual horses. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. I remember that. Yeah, Turducken gets it. I actually looked it up, too.
So their brain are mad at me.
They are long.
I think I actually saw that on Twitter on accident, so I know what you're talking about now.
Long dick!
Well, fucking better with the goddamn elephant!
Long dick!
Never feel safe again. For checks notes, posting a book I bought due to it having a historical synopsis and knowing nothing about it or its author. Wonder what the approved literature list is. And this is from the VTuber drama subreddit, which is an absolute wasteland, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see this tweet from Kirsche with her plushie here. And it says, Kirsche flaunts book from...
Well, I haven't seen any, and like I said, I have a bias towards elves because Link was my very first crush, and I think elf ears are sexy. Yeah. I like elf ears.
Pro-white ultra-nationalist and pro-apartheid thinker, Andres Bernardus Dufries. And they are very upset about this. They're mad about books, ladies and gentlemen. I thought these woke people loved reading banned books.
Wait a minute. I thought there's a sort of for book burning now. These ultra
Save a tree, burn a book. Save a tree, burn a book.
Who else burned books back in the day? I'm trying to think. Who else burned? Oh yeah, the Nazis burned books and wanted them banned.
Didn't Catholics burn books too?
I don't know.
You know, like Harry Potter and stuff like that.
Truck Elf next.
Heh.
And stuff like that makes them some sort of a superhero, but not in this case, apparently. Let's read through the thread here.
Hello,
so
welcome,
not to sugarcoat it, you guys want to start another harassment brigade, referring to another user saying it's about making someone like this feel as uncomfortable as possible, referring to Kirsche. This person says, well, she's been getting that, plus lost opportunities, plus doxing and threats for a while now. At this point, your public outcry is only feeding her resolve. And you can see -7 updates, or I should say 7 down.
I want to collab with the Kirsche. I would collab with Kirsche. I just don't know what the fuck we do.
Play Final Runners or play some horror game.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
She got a collab with Cha-Cha out of the blue.
She won't collab with me because I'm too tiny. I can't get anyone that's like over 10K to collab with me.
Yeah.
Dudes. I gotta get the Reddit language correct here. But yeah, they're really mad when they hear the truth, right? They're saying like, oh yeah, Kirsche, she's never been through it. Let's make sure she feels uncomfortable. Like, guys, you wackadoos have been coming after her for a long time. Like, you're already doing this very clearly. But this user replies saying it's about people like her not deserving comfort or being permitted to settle into a space without pushback. Hope that helps. And then another totally not deranged individual says, people like her should not feel safe ever again for the rest of their life. This is a neutral statement.
No, it's not. You're a horrible person. Leave her alone. I hate these kind of people who are all like, we're against harassment. We're against bullying people. Yeah, here they are sitting here doing just that.
Yeah.
And Kirsche has done nothing wrong.
They'll shatter their standards quicker than they can lower them.
Mm-hmm.
These people are deranged, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing the good guys. The superheroes on Reddit.
Kirsche bought her house. She fled from where she was living for a bunker. Yeah, I remember that. What was it, like an apartment? Because she got doxxed.
Yeah, somehow someone got her doxxed or got her close to where she lived and she had to flee.
Mm-hmm.
I still love it, like the first.
Because she was also getting the death threats and all that jazz.
I do miss it when she had the bug zapper in the back when you keep hearing it go off every now and then. She freaked out because a horsefly flew in her, like, you know, the big giant horseflies?
Yeah.
Well, she was streaming live, one flew or was flying around her.
Ooh.
And she was screaming, what the fuck is that?
No, that's gonna be doing the same thing. Oh, yeah.
What, a cicada or horsefly just flew in here?
There was a I think it was either a June bug or a potato bug I was telling you about over the phone that was flying around here. I was looking at it and I was like, no, don't you fucking dare come anywhere near me. And I was praying Shuggy would hurry up and get it.
Or Shuggy, it was cicada, Shuggy had it in her mouth while it was buzzing. You ever seen cats do that?
That's cute. Foxy was so fun. You have to be a jerk to hate. Yeah. She's sweet and nice. I like her style. I like how she talks. She's very intellectual and hyper and moo kind of like me, but she has bigger brain than Nesca. So yeah.
Right? Doing their Marvel LARP here, thinking they're superheroes. But in reality, all they're doing is harassing a woman nonstop.
Dark elf yandere. We never finished that anime.
I got bored of it.
Yeah, I did too. But yeah, I know of the anime. Well, if you are actually talking about the anime, but the dark elf yandere, dark elf. Yeah. I remember that anime. Didn't finish it, but it was definitely titillizing.
There was what was it? World Ending Harem's another one we couldn't finish
Cause it was boring.
It was more boring than the Dark Elf one.
Oh God. You would think with something with such an interesting plot, they had the most boring ass, and this was in sub too, because obviously they didn't dub that shit. But God, it had the most boring ass, not caring like fucking people I've ever seen in an anime. The only good okay, let's see, gushing over magical girls. Redo of Healer, Interspecies Reviewers, those ones are good ones. Yandere Dark Elf, World's End Harem. Is there another one I can think of that was super sexy, but it was like garbage because it was boring?
There probably was. We just forgot it.
Yeah.
I was like how we were watching World End Harem. Like, don't fuck your sister.
Yeah. World's End Harem. What was the other one? Yeah, that's the anime. That's the other anime. I know Booba though, but Booba can be boring. Okay.
I'm also say this because I just couldn't get into it. High School DxD.
You couldn't.
I just, if I was 10, maybe when I was like 18 or 20, maybe I would have liked it more. But I just couldn't get into it.
Is it because it's like on the one hand, I don't want to watch my boobies subbed, but on the other hand, this particular dub has so many hateable people.
Yeah, well, the main lady is dubbed by Rachel Marchi, who I don't fucking stand. I can't stand her for shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out the main male character. I looked him up. He stopped dubbing in 2016 because he got busted with a child. If he touching little kids, we catch my drift.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And wanting to make sure she never feels comfortable again because she does the crime
milking Minotaur's book.
But the Twitter thread covering all this continues to go.
To be honest, milking Minotaurs does kind of sound hot.
We were just talking about Kirsche. How the fuck we get to this?
I don't know. Doesn't Kirsche... Well, this does relate to Kirsche, because doesn't she talk about the most offhanded random shit?
Mid fucking article read.
We're the same for reals.
Places, okay? This user saying this guy doesn't seem to live in objective reality and just wants to start stuff.
The whole exactly.
This post.
Exactly. That's why I can't. They ruined Vic, and Vic was amazing.
And you could thank Rakita for fucking it up for Vic.
That dumbass.
Because supposedly, I learned this from Turkey Tom, the lawyer that. The money that they raised to help Vic out, the lawyer they hired wasn't like anybody special. It was Nick Rakita's quote-unquote friend he hired, who knows nothing about defamation. So that's how that got kind of fucked.
Yeah, poor Vic had a good heart. He trusted someone who was a grifter, essentially.
Yeah, essentially. And now Nick Rakita's snorting cocaine every so often.
Want to go support Vic? Get yourself a ticket to Anime Matsuri down in Houston, Texas. This is probably one of the only anime conventions that stand with Vic still. Sorry, I wanted to know her opinion on Dark Elf. Oh yeah, that's how all this started. There you go.
VTuber
the
drama
actual Dark
subreddit
Elves,
saying Kirsche responds to Reddit posts
with
fears of safety and alluding to calls for violence, proceeds to showcase docs of someone mere hours ago. And then, it continues. Responded to a post I made regarding her and attempted to create a false equivalency narrative live on stream to an audience of thousands. Good thing it was all recorded. Claiming I am alluding to calls for violence despite no such evidence existing. It's the same user who I believe said she should never feel safe again. What do you think someone means when they say someone should never feel safe again?
Yeah. Trying to twist your words so you don't get punishment for your actions here. Yeah. No. You're just what is the word I'm looking for here? Trying to redirect your speech in a way where you don't sound like you're meaning one thing when you totally are meaning that one thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't say anything about her getting killed or something. I was just saying that I hope she doesn't feel safe. It's not threat. That's so dumb.
Does that sound like a call to violence, or does someone reading a book feel like a call to violence? I'll let you, the viewer, decide. But this post continues on saying she deflects her criticisms by saying the post is engaging in false truths and lies. Not even a mere 2 hours after ego surfing and talking over the person making the arguments rather than to them, she proceeds to hop onto Kiwi Farms and showcase a live docs page of someone she doesn't like. Hypocrisy like this speaks to itself and showcase how dangerously OP is lying, especially when it's someone like her she does not care about.
Wait, what?
Yeah, don't try to make sense. If you want to stream a bigger VTubers, you gotta do something. You say or do something controversial.
Oh, if you want to stream to Okay, so if we say the N-word right now,
I don't think that would work. Maybe like the snow leopard got canceled for saying women can't have periods. That whole
you mean trans women?
Yeah.
You just said plain women.
Oh, I said men. I meant
you said women.
My bad.
You said women can't have periods. I think my Vajangan has something to say about that. And that's with birth control, bitch.
And Kirsche responds saying, "Oh, he's that weird Asmongold profile picture reply guy that lies about everything."
Let's see, who is the uncancerable?
Well,
uncancer.
I think I heard it from Nux or someone said, only your audience can cancel you. I mean,
right.
In the day, if your audience still, like, look at Son, he says heinous shit, but he still has an audience of retards that like him.
Right, because they are in the same brain moo.
Or look at Kirsche. I mean, Kirsche has a loyal audience. Rev has a loyal audience. I mean...
Nux, yeah.
Nux has a loyal audience. Mm-hmm. Only your audience can cancel you at the end of the day.
Actually, technically, I think the better quote would be only you can cancel you.
Yeah.
If you go out and do something that's counter to everything that you said, that you stand for and stuff, then yeah, you're canceling yourself, because then you're like, oh wait, I'm showing you that I'm this person, but then I'm going to turn around and show that, nope, I'm actually this kind of person.
Or like the VTubers that hate their audience, but they grift to them for a fansly or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So like the Monica Reals. It goes into a nice little whirlpool here, because Vic will still get lots of love and stuff because people believe him, people support him, and people like him. He has not shown with any moo of a doubt that he is anything but how he presented himself from the very beginning, versus like Jamie Marchi, who you thought she was really sweet and nice, you liked the voices she did, and then she turns around and backstabs a friend, all for who knows what, money, power, whatever, but you see her true colors, or you see her change from what she was, so no one likes her anymore. I'm going down that
already. And don't worry,
we'll never cancel you.
The weird Asmongold profile picture guy.
No. Totally cancel me. No. Totally cancel me if I end up doing something completely shady or nasty that is totally counterproductive from how I've been showing myself to you guys. Because that's the difference. Loyalty is nice and all, but if the person you're loyal to turns out to be a piece of shit, you should cancel them.
Like letting this cat snore over here.
Will you leave Broccoli alone?
Will show up in just a second, outside, right? I've seen that individual many times. He is the Caped Crusader. He is Reddit Batman. He just goes around on social media whining about a bunch of people that have wrong think and goes to enormous lengths to make sure they don't feel safe. Right, but here's another user saying, you talking about that TK guy, he replied,
What happens to Yuki when I followed her? Yukiwewa? What happened?
Oh yeah, that was the
Uh-huh.
snow leopard that got canceled last week, or they tried to take her down.
Mm.
I think I followed her on.
Meow.
I need to see if all the tweets we can read into it. I
Mhm.
don't know what time she streams either.
They're only doing something like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Trigger Man would stop me from doing anything. Meow.
Yeah.
to you earlier, he replied to your earlier post,
me.
and I almost responded to it, but I figured I just let him mold into obscurity, which is based.
Yeah, the Snow Leopard VTuber we talked about last time.
Yeah, it was it Wednesday?
So this is Yukiwara.
Yeah.
Yukiwara? Yukiwara? Close. I have trouble with the W's. It's like a speech thing.
That's glorious that her model as artist is going wrong. Oh yeah, because her model artist said she couldn't use her.
Yeah.
And that's why I say go get fucked. I paid for this.
Uh-huh. And again, if she's anything like me and actually came up with the design herself before getting it commissioned, then of course it is hers 100%. Mew. Just like Nesca is mine 100%. This hairstyle was a Nesca brain do from Inspirations by let's see, Aw My Angel, even though I never watched it. Tiny bit of like Sailor Moon inspiration kind of stuff. But yeah, Xenoblade, even though I never played it. But yeah, the way my hair is my trademark. I wanted special hair.
That is a good route, ladies and gentlemen. Let the psycho sometimes mold into the void. It's a fate worse than death for a lot of these people. But then Kirsche replies to that saying, yeah, the TK guy made the exact same tweet as the Reddit.
I need to actually watch it, I swear. It's like I knew of it. I liked the way the character looked and stuff, but I've never actually seen it.
Xenosaur for the win.
That too. Okay. Interesting fact about me: how I learned about Xenoblade, or just randomly seeing it at a Blockbuster. I remember, like a magazine. I was like, "Oh, that hair looks cute." And then I still have it, Soul Calibur 3 for the PlayStation 2. That game had a random Xenoblade outfit in one of its little side game thingies that you can put on your character. And then it gave me the blue hair with the little hair diddles in your custom character and stuff. So yeah, there was that. Da-da-da. And then ultimately, that's just kind of how I started to make my character Nesca. It was like a little inspiration for Sailor Moon, a little inspiration from a show and a game I never seen. And then you got fucking the name came from a commercial for Escaflowne. And I never seen Escaflowne except for a movie. I watched an Escaflowne movie, and that's about it. And other than that, it's just me.
OP, despite there being no docs on the page, I was reading people clowning on him here. So I guess he had to go rile up an echo chamber he knows will do dirty work for him and start up harassment again. And this is the exact same post. So here's the Asmongold profile picture guy posting the same thing as the Reddit thread on the Twitter. So it's very obvious that's the same user.
That's what I told you.
And of course, there they are.
You know what? No. Asmon Bronze is too good for this person. Let's just call him Asmon shit.
I was going Asmon Aluminum.
Asmon Cold.
Totally not searching up everyone they hate constantly. How do you find stuff like this otherwise?
Asmon Dog Turd.
Saying claims to have photos of the other books she was going to post, somehow post the only book that is essentially the Mein Kampf of South Africa, who is regarded enough to believe someone that...
Oh, the kite part. Nice. Nesca loves dot hack. Kite Wait, is the Uzumaki Naruto reference there, or am I stupid? Does that say Uzumaki? Moo. Yes, moo. Ah, shit. Yeah, nice.
That lies for ad revenue and Twitch donos. They've said a lot of things about Kirsche lying and doxing people and doing all these heinous things. And there hasn't been one coherent piece of proof. Besides 90% of it just being like, trust me, the little bit of quote.
Tenjo Tengen. I'm not familiar with that one. Yeah, I think it looks like it says the name. You. I have not seen that anime.
Quote unquote evidence they try to introduce doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even line up with their claims. It's actually insane. But of course, people continue on saying, LMAO, you want to talk about books? Here's your dictator simping and cosplaying Oshi, with Hassan soy-facing, literally soy-facing over Mao Zedong's Little Red Book.
Oh yeah,
I will never forget this. This is the most pathetic moment in history. Pure propaganda slop from Hassan. Bootlicking dictators, bootlicking.
Look at the super grift.
Yeah. So we're saying that book's okay, but the book talking about talking about I forget what was it, the genocide down in South Africa. I forget how the book Kirsche got is bad.
No. Even though that Little Red Book is a bad book.
Yeah, you actually see the population growth worldwide when Mao Zedong Great Leap Forward happened. It dipped worldwide.
Oh damn!
That's how many people died from that.
A dictator responsible for tens of millions of his citizens starving to death, among other political executions and things like that.
And his okay, it wasn't him, it was a friend of his, I guess it showed, calling that little book more important than the Bible.
Don't surprise me.
Yeah. From what I remember, Hassan got super excited to get that book. Yeah. So, yeah, fuck these dudes. It's like moo. Wasn't it like 80 million?
It was up there. It's way up there. I've heard anywhere from the confirmed number is 40 million. The estimated goes up to 100 million people.
Damn.
Well, like one of the things I've heard, like one of the Mao had like enemies of the people, and it's like the 4 enemies were rats, mosquitoes. Oh, I forget what it was. Was it locusts or was it something else? Fleas and sparrows, because they would eat the food. Well, they couldn't do anything with mosquitoes. They couldn't do anything with the rats. They couldn't. Oh, flies. It was flies. They couldn't do anything with flies. But they found if you follow the sparrows on and clap your hand, they'll freak out and then they'll tire themselves out and you can kill them. Well, what people were doing is they were killing a whole horde of swallows.
Oh, swallow?
Yeah, they're swallows. Well, guess what else swallows eat besides grain?
The bugs.
Locusts in particular. And when they had little to no resistance, and they went into crops and ate all their crops. And several people starved to death because of a famine.
Found another phone.
But then, Asmongold profile picture guy says, based as F. Also, the Little Red Book isn't viewed in the same lens as Mein Kampf is, as one is created for propaganda of Mao's government and communism, while the other is explicit rhetoric aimed at bringing the ending and destruction of an entire ethnic group. Hope this helps.
Do you want to say something about that?
Is this the guy that claimed that, like, someone went on Twitter and was arguing with, like, Kirsche or someone said that, okay, quick history lesson, how many people died in the Holocaust?
Don't know.
The confirmed number is actually 12 million. Everybody says 6 million. That's how many Jewish people were executed in the Holocaust. 12 million was like the total number because they would also execute political dissidents, anybody who had like health problems, criminally insane,
Mm-hmm.
and just, yeah, it was 12 million altogether, but it was 6 million total Jews. This guy claimed 55 million. Which I'm starting to wonder, didn't he just take all the deaths from World War II and combine them? That's actually a good question. I'm going to look that up. How many people died in World War II?
These people lie as easily as they
I need
breathe.
you.
And also, look at the brutality here. 10,000 views, 0 likes. 10,000 people scrolled past this reply, and not a single one chose to like it. Not one person agreed. This isn't...
Well, whoever likes fucking dog shit Asmon here face. Yeah. So, yay, that's good. Getting some normal peeps. I'm glad no one likes this. No one's as stupid as him.
Approximately 70
Reddit
to,
homeboy.
I'm sorry,
okay, here's the approximate.
Uh-huh.
Approximately 70 to 85 million people died as a result of World War II, roughly 3% of the world's population at the time.
Uh-huh.
So, that gives you an idea.
Huh.
So, I don't know where he pulled that number out of his ass.
Meow.
Okay, nobody is supporting this
I think I
wackadoo
felt
speech
like
over
people's
here
yuppers.
and your delusions. And of course, they have
Get wrecked, nerd.
17 comments all dunking on them, but it gets even worse. As Triggerpoint points out, this guy is crashing out with a whole slew of edits. Brother, if you need 4 edits to your post to try to make a
on
point,
head.
you have lost the plot. You never raised anything worth talking about in the first place. Just pure delusion and seething. I would say get a job, but like, this is their job.
I want
It is their job to see 24/7. It just doesn't pay, but that's what they do. They write light
Don't you get fired when
novels
we
all
get
day and
raids?
night about the
Don't
evil,
we get
bad
fired when we get
VTubers.
raids?
And
Oh, you mean
Kirsche
me?
eventually replied,
I was referring to how Rev just got a 666 dodo.
And he got egged on.
Oh, you made Kitty make weird sound.
What are you bitching about up there?
Meow.
I wake your ass up? Get this dumb look on
Saying?
her face.
Yeah.
literally admits to wanting to
Love that
reignite
one.
a harassment campaign, by the way.
It's cozy.
My point isn't just to bring attention, it's to make this enough of an issue where backlash is too much to ignore.
Meow.
So here is the expand.
So Kirsche posted that picture on purpose, and so she's rocking the boat.
I don't think she did to get controversy. She just showed off a book she bought. She decided to buy.
But how would you not think that you would get controversy?
I don't know.
Because she should know who the crazies are that would look at her.
Yeah, but you didn't think that would set him off.
Everything sets them off.
True.
Expanded quote here saying, I know it's easy to score brownie points pointing out obvious evil people like her, but my point isn't just to bring attention. It's to make this enough of an issue where the backlash is too much to ignore. I've personally grown tired of people like her getting away with it all the time. She can't
shut up.
keep getting away with it, ladies and gentlemen. Getting away with it all the time because we've become so numb and conditioned to this stuff just existing and floating around in the ether. Accountability is something people need to remember again, and I feel like I'm doing an injustice sitting and staying quiet than getting the word out there and try to spark a change even if it fails. And then the entire...
It's funny. These guys wouldn't have this issue if they would just learn to, I don't know, ignore and leave people alone when they do shit. But come on, you
Get
got
a life.
You gotta realize that people look for anything to attack Kirsche. So yeah,
Ugh.
that's how psychotic they are.
room full of
It's
Redditors
called
stood
hate
up
love.
and applauded.
Yeah.
Holy cornball, ladies and gentlemen. This person could pick anyone in the world to obsess over and to try to stop and
See?
get accountability for. And he picks the Butterfox, okay?
The
Like, what are we
Butterfox.
doing? There has to be something more important to dedicate your entire life to. I'm too employed for this drama. everyone is.
Yeah.
You have to be
Because they're Kirsche.
multitudes of unemployed.
Because in their eyes, Kirsche has a wrong think.
Yeah.
Nah, I think at this point in their eyes, they just want Mommy Kirsche to pay them attention. They want the power to be known as the one who took down the Kirsche. They're trying to steal her popularity for themselves.
I feel it's
They're
like
soul-sucking
I
creatures.
feel like
of the
Twitter is
abyss.
just the PC, the PC babies from South Park.
Uh-huh.
That's all these people are.
Yeah.
To genuinely believe this is a rational
her greatness.
way of looking at not only
Yeah.
Kirsche but the world. Sparking change. Yeah, we're sparking change against people like this. Shining a light on these crazies.
Meow.
To understand the kind of crazy cultish
They're
behavior you
parasites.
see among their ilk.
They want to suck the goo from Kirsche so they can grow stronger, but we must destroy the parasites. How do we destroy the parasites? We ignore them and let them starve.
And then it gives you explosive diarrhea from Taco Bell.
Okay? All they're doing at this point, they're not achieving some victory. They're just getting farmed for content.
Or in this case,
I'm surprised you can spell accountability. I mean,
We're doing the reverse of this. Instead of ignoring them, we're reversing it and getting we're milking them for trying to milk us.
Yeah. Well, that's what Asma said.
Mm-hmm.
Milk your haters, farm your haters, make money off your haters.
Yeah. That's also a good tactic.
I'm impressed as well. But that's really the situation. Unfortunately, nothing new for Kirsche. She has been subjected to all kinds of harassment and life ruination campaigns. But at this point, what else can you do but laugh at them? If they want to provide the free content, you farm them, okay? When life gives you free content, you farm it. You farm it, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all I really have to say. I know a lot of people support Kirsche, and it's always nice to talk about her. Unfortunately, it's typically when crazies are crashing out over her, but content will content, right?
Well, thank you so much for joining us for that video. Definitely go check out Rev, go check out Kirsche, support, love, and moo. Yeah. Bye. Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.